push-up starts. So on this drill, what we're gonna be working is acceleration and the acceleration mechanics, but we're gonna be working it from a push-up position. All athletes, whether it's basketball, soccer, football, baseball, we end up on the ground. And you're not gonna push up from your back, you're gonna roll over to your stomach. So this is a valuable drill for athletes to work and understand, to have the plyometric force on their upper body to push up, and then to be able to get 1-2 steps out. A lot of athletes, right, will just kind of road runner it and cycle our legs and then stand up and then accelerate or push to stand up. Think if you can make a play. If you dove for a ball and you missed it, you get up, you sprint down the court, and maybe you block that shot. So that's what we're going to work on here. So in this drill, we're going to start on our stomachs, and we have to have strength to push up. So if some of my athletes don't have strength, what we'll do, and Tim's going to demonstrate for me, is they'll just get in a push-up position and lock out, and we'll just work this position until we get that upper body strength. So Tim can stand up for me. So that would be a variation if we're struggling. But what I want them to work is the overall drill is really that push-up, because we're all going to end up on the ground on our stomach. And then from there, what they're going to do is they're going to drive one leg up. So from this push-up position, they're going to drive up and try and push and accelerate. So we have to still keep that posture. We don't want to be bent over, and we don't want to be standing up. So we're trying to get a triple extension. So that means our hip, our knee, and our ankle, we're pushing back, getting that extension, and we're still going to work on being a rod from my ear through my ankle. And then the other leg is driving up into flexion, and it's a piston action back. So that means we're not going to cycle and kick our butt. We're going to drive up and down and go back. So as we get down on this, I like to add a reaction to it too. So I'll be clapping. You don't have to, but I like to add that because that can just be another variation of this drill. But as Tim and Brandon go here, what they're going to work on is that explosive push-up, driving, and getting out in 1 or 2 steps. If they slide their feet, you'll see it, and you'll kind of see that road runner action. If they bend, you'll also see that because they might go into a Pete Rose. If they stand up right away, that means they go here. Their next step is going to be standing themselves up, and they're going nowhere. So we really want to work that acceleration phase, pushing all our force back, pushing ourselves forward, and getting out of what I would call their box as fast as they can. So we're going to do some reaction. They'll just go one after the other. We'll have Tim go first here. Looks like Tim's going to go here. And so he's going to go off of my clap, and he's going to work on that push-up and then drive that knee and try and get out. So you ready, Tim? Here we go. So on that, kind of what you see, you saw Tim push up, and then he drove out. He needs to get more of a push and then drive with the knee. So as we have Brandon go here, go on my reaction. He got out pretty good, and then he leaned over the top a little bit, and we want to have, remember, we don't want to break that sprint posture. We want to extend and be that rod. So we'll see if Tim can get this, and instead of just pushing up and then cycling his leg, we'll see if he can push and drive at the same time. See if I can't confuse him here. Here we go. So he does it again. He kind of pushes his legs up. And so what I want you to understand is that's okay. All athletes kind of get up different ways, but it's going to be more efficient if we get down here and it's 1 and 2 and out rather than a push and then a step. So working on this with your drill, it's good too. If you have your phone or whatever and you can simply record them and show them what they're doing, then they can start to understand you as we progress through that. So keeping this drill real simple, that explosive out, driving that knee, pushing all the force back, and trying to work those acceleration mechanics out.